Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Friendly. For few months I will be teaching on the study table instead of that whiteboard, as I have to change the setup of my classroom. So kindly cooperate with me and rest everything will be as earlier. Now let's start the class. In today's class we will do question number 10 of exercise 3.2 from chapter 3, which is playing with numbers, from 6th class maths NCERT book. Now let us read the question. Express each of the following numbers as the sum of three odd primes. We have to express each of these numbers as the sum of three odd primes. Okay. So if I tell you to express this number as a sum of any three numbers, so how can we express? We can write 10 plus 10, or let us take any other number, 10 plus 8, that is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21. So we have expressed 21 as a sum of three numbers, as a sum of three different numbers, right? Like that we can express 31 also as a sum of 10 plus 5, that is 15, plus 16, right? So we have expressed 31 as a sum of three different numbers. But in this question we have to express these numbers as a sum of three odd primes, means the numbers should be odd prime numbers. Okay, all the three numbers should be odd primes, and we have to express the given numbers as a sum of three odd primes, means the three numbers should be odd prime numbers. Okay, so for that first we have to see what are odd prime numbers. Let's do the solution of each question one by one. So first we have to know that what are odd prime numbers. Okay, we know that odd numbers are, or let us first see about the prime number. 2, 3, 5, 7, not 9, 11, 13 and so on are prime numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers which have only two factors, means these prime numbers can only be divisible by two numbers, only two numbers. Okay, this is the definition of prime number. We have learned in the previous questions also, right? And odd numbers are the numbers which are not divisible by 2. So the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, okay, 11 and so on. So all the prime numbers are odd numbers, okay, except this 2. Means see, all the prime numbers, see, this is the list of prime numbers, all the prime numbers are also odd numbers except 2. Means if we remove 2 from the list of prime numbers, we get what we get? We get the odd prime numbers, because this is the list of prime numbers, and if we remove 2 from the list of prime numbers, we get the list of odd prime numbers. Means these all numbers are odd numbers and these all numbers are prime numbers. Okay, but in the list of odd numbers, some numbers are prime numbers and some are not prime numbers. See, this one is prime, this one is prime, this one is prime, but this 9 is not prime. Okay, so we have to take the list of, first we have to write the list of prime numbers, okay, and then from that if we remove 2, then we get the list of odd prime numbers, because all the prime numbers are odd numbers except 2. So I have removed 2 from this list, and then we got a list of odd prime numbers, right? Now we have got the list of odd prime numbers, and we have to express this 21 as a sum of three odd primes, right? So what we will do, we will write 21 as a sum of three odd primes. So let us first take the smallest two odd primes, right? Then we will see what to add in these two numbers to get 21. So this 3 plus 5 is 8. So in 8 what we will add to get 21? We will add 13, right? See, 8 plus 13, see, 8 plus 13 is 21, right? So we have expressed 21 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. These are the odd prime numbers, right? There are other ways also by which we can express 21 as a odd prime, because there are other odd prime numbers also which will give, whose sum will give 21. Like, see, if we add 7 plus 11, right, it gives 18 and plus 3. Okay, so these are all odd prime numbers, and the sum of these three numbers is 21. So 21 can be expressed as a sum of 3 odd primes, and there are different ways to express 21 as a sum of odd prime, because there are different odd prime numbers whose sum will give 21, right? Now let us do the B part. Okay, for this also we will write the odd prime numbers. What I said about the odd prime numbers, how to write odd prime numbers. First, write the odd prime numbers means the number should be both odd and prime. Okay, so first we will write the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and we know that all the prime numbers are all odd numbers except 2. Okay, so if we remove 2 from this list, we get the list of numbers which are odd prime numbers, right? So this list will work for all these questions, because this list is a list of odd prime numbers. Now we have to express 31 as a sum of 3 odd primes. So let us first take two smallest odd prime numbers, because for our convenience, so that we can see what to add in these two numbers to get this number, right? So 3 plus 5, it is 8. What should be added to 8 to get to 31? It is 23, right? See, 8 plus 23 will give 31, right? So we have expressed 31 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. These all are odd prime numbers. Okay, there are other ways also, like in the previous question, we can add 5 plus 7, that is 12. Yes, 5 plus 7, this will give 12, and 12 plus 19 will give 31, and these all numbers are odd prime numbers. So there are other ways also to express this number as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. Okay, now let us come to C part. Okay, and this is the list of odd prime numbers. Since this is a bigger number 53, so we will write some more odd prime numbers, because we may need some more bigger odd prime numbers, right? So the next odd prime number will be 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, and so on, right? So why I have taken this bigger number? Because this is a bigger number, so we may need some bigger odd prime numbers. Now we have to express 53 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. These are all odd prime numbers. From these all odd prime numbers, we can select any odd prime number, so that the sum of those 3 odd prime numbers gives 53. Okay, so for according to our convenience, we will select numbers so that our sum becomes easy, right? So 13 plus 17 will give how much? It is 30. In 30, how much should be added to get 53? It is 23. Okay, see, 13 plus 17 will give 30, and 30 plus 23 will give 53. Okay, so it means we have expressed 53 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. All of these 3 numbers are odd prime numbers, and we have expressed this 53 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. There are other ways also to express this number, right? Like if we take 3 plus 7, 3 plus 7, 10, and 10 plus 43 gives 53. So this is one way to express this 53 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. Okay, according to our convenience, we can choose the numbers and we can find the sum as this 53. Okay, now let us come to question number D. Now we have to express 61 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers, right? So for that, if we take 7 and 13, see 7 plus 13, it gives 20, and in 20 how much should be added to get 61? It should be 41, right? So we can add 41 to this number, this 7 plus 13, and we can get 61. So we have expressed 61 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. These all are odd prime numbers, 7, 13 and 41, right? There are other ways also to express it, like you can take any other number also. See, this is again 13 plus 17 will give 30, 13 plus 17 will give 30, and again 30 plus 31 will be 31. So we can express 61 as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers, and one option is this also. Okay, so there are other ways also to express the number as a sum of 3 odd prime numbers. Okay, so you have understood this question. In the next class, we will do question number 11 of exercise 3.2 from chapter number 3, which is playing with number from 6th class maths NCERT book. If you like my teaching, then share the video with your friends and relatives, and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification of the upcoming videos. Meet you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.